skeleton. An axis that supports all movement. A structure that must maintain unparalleled firmness. On the first day, the foundation for movement is established. A creation inspired by the human anatomy. A sturdy body frame completes the car. By increasing the content of advanced high-strength steel up to 51%, rigidity is improved and safety is enhanced. By strengthening joint structures, we created a car frame that can overcome all distortions and bending, while reducing noise and enhancing driving agility. The ideal weight ratio designed for the body frame enhances accelerating safety and braking performance. And the car frame safety has been tested and confirmed. Heart. The organ that generates and distributes power. First, to respond to every action. On the second day, a powerful heart is acquired. A creation inspired by the human anatomy. Maximized engine performance increases driving pleasure. Genesis is designed to generate high torque at low RPM, significantly increasing performance, even at speeds of 80 to 120 kilometers per hour. An 8-speed automatic transmission gives the driver optimal accelerating capability, while also providing a smooth, comfortable ride. As we strengthen the engine, we consider the engine sound. A partition installed in the engine cavity reduces noise. We adjusted it to have a mild startup and dynamic accelerating engine sound. Muscle. The root source of strength, answering all demands and fighting gravity. On the third day, muscles controlling all movements are built. A creation inspired by the human anatomy. And when cornering, brakes are applied to the inner wheels, while driving power is boosted to the outer wheels. This adds agility and safety to your driving control. Suspension's lateral rigidity is reinforced during turns, elevating outer tires for better balance and traction. All of these functions have undergone rigorous testing in extreme conditions at the Nürburgring circuit, resulting in confirmation of perfection. Nerves. Reacting swiftly to all changes and stimuli. On the fourth day, a nervous system optimized for the road is established. A creation inspired by the human anatomy. Able to quickly react to dangers on the road, it's as if the driver's nervous system is directly connected to the road through the Genesis. The fusion sensor combines radar and cameras, calculating distance, and automatically engages brakes to maintain a safe distance between vehicles. In emergency situations, Genesis automatically stops itself to avoid severe impact. This system is the reflex system of the Genesis at work. If the driver is drowsy or distracted and the car begins to deviate from its lane, Genesis will automatically smart self-correct. Such a system should perform perfectly and reliably, for it deals with immediate risk to the driver's life. Intelligence. The ability to think and analyze. Highly developed brain activity enhances rational judgment. On the fifth day, human intelligence is developed. A creation inspired by the human anatomy.
In Genesis, there are many new high-tech systems that have been added. HUD displays key information on the car windshield to minimize eye movement while driving. BSD is a highly sensitive smart technology safety feature that monitors blind spots, lighting alerts on side mirrors. Cameras installed on all sides of the vehicle provide a 360-degree view. Smart Trunk, a driver-friendly technology that opens the trunk automatically whenever a smart key is detected in close proximity. These are highly intelligent systems that help improve the driver's safety and convenience.
Emotion creates a synergy between humans and nature. On the sixth day, communicating through emotions. A creation inspired by the human anatomy.
All the lines of the Genesis are inspired by life's natural forms, establishing a proud structure while eliminating mechanical feel. The profile and lines are horizontal and streamlined to accentuate a sense of elegance and speed. And this goes beyond simple aesthetics. This is an effort to connect to the driver's feelings. Well-balanced, comfortable, and wide interior space with natural materials surround the driver to give a broad and secure feeling. And this is to connect with the interior ambiance of the new Genesis. Vehicle data display is standardized. The interface design is simple and intuitive, and the parts which we touch most frequently are grouped into 8 different categories. The seats use matte finish, real wood, and genuine leather, accentuating the soft feel and delivering sophistication. So the overall design is not only about appearance. It strives for communication, synergy, in order to make the new Genesis an extension of the driver.
The skeleton. Heart. Muscle. Nerves. Intelligence. Emotion. And soul. At last, created to move and think like you. A creation inspired by the human anatomy.
A few years ago, automatic braking seemed like a dream technology. Genesis is equipped to do precisely that with an AEB system. AEB uses radar signals from the Smart Cruise Control and camera recognition from the LDWS to analyze situations that require emergency braking. When traveling below 80 kilometers per hour, AEB can initiate full braking of the vehicle when it detects imminent collision. When sudden braking force is applied, the pre-safe belt activates, rolling the belt up and tightening the driver as much as possible. When traveling above 80 kilometers an hour, AEB only initiates partial braking. This is to prevent unintended full braking in the middle of the highway. If the speeding vehicle is too fast to stop and has to evade, AEB activates Emergency Avoidance Support mode automatically. The ECS turns to sports mode for stiffer suspension, while VDC turns to normal mode for better maneuverability. Thus, the vehicle gets sharper and stable handling. Driving through a narrow street or turning tight corners can be difficult. AVM can help with turning tricky corners or navigating through tight spots. AVM can be activated through pressing the AVM switch located in the floor console. The 4 cameras in the front, rear, left, and right combine the images to show the car's surrounding from the top angle. There are a total of 8 camera modes. 4 of them is available during reverse: AVM and rear angle, rear wide angle, rear and rear right, rear and rear left. The other 4 angles are available when moving forward: AVM and front angle, front wide angle, front and front left, front and front right, The BSD system uses sensors in the rear bumpers to detect other cars in the blind spots. An indicator lights up at the corner of the side mirrors and the head-up display when a car is close by at the rear. When you try to switch lanes, BSD warns the driver by blinking the icons and vibrating the steering wheels. The LCA uses the same function as BSD's, but it also detects cars approaching from further back at high speeds. Lane departure warning system uses a camera mounted on top of the windshield to recognize lanes on the road. It will warn lane crossovers unaccompanied by turn signals. Press the button to turn it on manually. When turned on, the camera will detect for lanes. After lane recognition, the LDWS warns the driver when the vehicle goes over the lane without turn signals. Alerting icons appear on the cluster, and the steering wheel mildly vibrates. SCC does more than just maintaining constant speed. SCC actively reduces and recovers speed automatically according to traffic. It even stops automatically and starts automatically. SCC can be activated with buttons and scrolls located on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. When SCC is active, a green cruise lights up at the cluster. In empty roads, the SCC maintains the set speeds automatically, adjusting the acceleration. When there is a slower car in front, SCC will automatically slow down to match the speed of front car. You can adjust the distance between the car shows as blue blocks in the cluster or HUD. If the car in front slows down and stops, SCC will do the same, maintaining the distance. If the vehicle in front starts again within 3 seconds of stopping, then your vehicle will automatically follow. Stopping for longer than 3 seconds will deactivate the SCC. When the car in front accelerates while SCC is still active, you will automatically accelerate. If the front car disappears and the road is empty, Genesis will accelerate until it reaches the previously set speed and maintain until SCC is deactivated. Hyundai's Smart Trunk System is an innovative convenience feature that allows the owners to open the trunk without operating any switches or making kick motions. All they need to do is stand behind the car with a smart key. When smart key is detected within 50 centimeters of the trunk area, Smart Trunk sequence begins with a welcome alert. When the smart key remains in the zone, 3 consecutive alerts are made. After that, the trunk opens with an alerting chime. Notice that the trunk lid opens fully for maximum convenience. The default preset for Smart Trunk is disabled, so you have to activate it from the cluster menu.
The all-new 2015 Genesis was tested at the famous Nordschleife track at the Nürburgring complex in Germany. A track so demanding, it's widely considered to be the benchmark for the automotive world. Hyundai invested in performance like never before, each turn pushing the H-Track all-wheel drive to new limits to deliver maximum grip. The driver selectable mode switched to sport. The continuous damping control suspension optimized for superior handling and control. The chassis tuned in partnership with engineers at Lotus. The all-new Genesis was tweaked, refined, retweaked, re-refined to meet the demands of the most demanding. Remember when performance was reserved solely for the Germans?
Genesis. Hyundai.